Greetings, my fellow royals. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo, episode 106, Expendables. And a royal tribute collector's coming in. Man, that is really unfortunate, because if I had all the gold from Nobles in the Crosshair, that would be a lot of tribute to give over. The only person... You know, I take this back. Rise it. Get out here ASAP. I think I'm going to give up the male prisoners that I have to tribute. So that would be Wicked. And Zandy. And Dullish. So that's 3. I don't mind Bryzit gaining more rank. I don't think it's unreasonable. So I'm having Bryzit hoof it before they leave because it's cold. Is the other one, like, unconscious or something? Wicked, Zandy, and... Who's the last male one? I don't even remember. Oh, with legs removed? Yeah, that sounds like me. Oh, we already have Yakish. Unusually clever. Okay, Jesus. I'm really not getting any breaks here. I still have yet to resurrect one of the lifter bots. Got it. That's what's going on. So these Yakish are scattered everywhere, and they're unusually clever. There are a bunch of shadows coming down in my base, so that means that they're landing in the base. So there's one here and one here. There is still a valid path through the maze there. Mechs get to the fighting area, and I'm not going to be able to gift the last male, because I'm sure the Royal Tribute Collector is going to bounce as a result of the incoming raid. Hang on, what prisoner did I have yet to give over? Is there like a gender here? Is it Pointer? No. Whatever, I'll focus on the raid first. So we've got 2 in the solar area. That's not great. Frosty, you get out there. Mass, your brain doesn't really work, so I'm going to leave you alone. The mechs are moving. Chimic, you can go join Frosty. And then we have one here, one here. I don't see any others that are in sensitive areas. Like behind the walls, meaning. So Wendy and Mitty. And then all of the combat bots. Oh, you have a triple launcher. That's cute. I have a triple launcher killer. Enjoy. What do you have? You've got a minigun, so not a triple launcher. I don't have to worry about that. You have a pistol, and you're a warg. Okay, cool. For the others that landed randomly, I need to check if they have doomsday launchers, because apparently that's a thing. So no. Sniper rifle. Surprise it, you're going to want to get out of there. Like promptly. Because you're in the process of actually literally right now oh, no, you've got friends on you right at this moment. Skip him away. What I hope to do is have you fold into the rest of the group so that you can stay covered. What weapons? Sniper rifles. So I think Oh, no, you have a... So, he has a triple launcher. And those would be all the... Oh, and you have a doomsday launcher. Okay, so there's some really bad weapons to look out for here. Got it. Alright, Bryce it. My worry is with you, because you're way out of position. You are armored, though, and you can hide behind the Royal Tribute Collectors in a second. So I had him just skip the sniper to try to buy time, and he'll go for this door, probably. Actually, that's not possible, but Wendy can assist you in getting there. Alright, so this triple launcher is dead. Hoark is next. Rest of the mechs are going to go to the kill box. 88 Jack and Midi are going to hunt Hoark. And that's all that's behind my walls, which means Wendy is free to go help Bryzit get to cover. These guys don't have frightening weapons, so I'm not too worried about that. And then Mass, you get to the kill box because you're the controller of the combat mechs. There's still like silver and plasteel out here that I've yet to haul, just because the map is so full of stuff. So noted. And then the other really dangerous ones are really east here. So we've got Kinshol and Win that... Oh, no, not Win. Yeah, the other Win that have the Doomsday Launcher and the Triple Launcher. And they're not going to be... they might actually retreat before they even become relevant. It's also possible that the Royal Tribute Collectors, because I'm only neutral with them, if there's a possibility of rescuing them, that would be really good use for an alliance. So I'm going to have Bryzit try to rescue some that are downed. And then Wendy is coming up here for the same reason. For diplomacy, I suppose, is what this technically is. Diplomatic rescuees. So, Kalkos, prepare to be rescued. But Wendy wants to be around where the fighting is because she wants to be partaking in the death. So, I'm going to go headhunt and enjoy the hunt. Just don't friendly fire, please. Surprise it. Actually, here, let's protect Bryzit. There we go. So now there shouldn't be anything blocking Bryzit's path inward, I don't think. What do you have? You have a minigun? Alright, guess what? You are going to be moved somewhere more convenient for me. Oh, we just witnessed that one. Alright, Bryzit, you go south. And then mechs are behind the walls, so all of my other colonists should be behind the walls at this point too. For their own protection. Oh my god, Wendy, come on. Oh, well, we watched an ally die, and that still makes her happy. Bryzit is taking shots. His armor's tanking it, but he's going to need help here in a second because he's being run down by a warg. Actually, you know what? It's a bit excessive, but no, I don't really have to worry about the warg because I just skewered it with slugs. No, don't minigun me. I'm behind you. How are you still upright? Ooh, look at you. Oh, you had like tons and tons. My goodness, did you have a lot of drugs? You know how much wake up that is? That's like a year's supply of wake up that they just like chose to have on them. It's mine now. Bryzit, how's it going? So the ones behind the walls are dead. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, they're all dead. So get to the kill box. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that, Marauder. I also was, like, not really watching, but the Edekin are already fleeing because they got downed enough. which means that Wendy should hunt so that she can get the kills she wants, or to get capturees if they're of the right age and gender. It would be nice to grab the triple launcher off of Kinshol. If it's not biocoded. It is, never mind. What about Win? Alright, so Win's Doomsday Launcher is not biocoded. So let me gun for that. Hello! Teleport across the battlefield. So if they're already fleeing, I don't want the fleers to mess up the walls. You know, I'm just getting it wallpapered now. But everybody, all the other mechs can go recharge. You are male. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. I could... yeah, you know what? I'm going to capture you and take your organs for money, because I happen to need an alliance with someone, and getting money from your organs would be nice. And I suppose I could do the same with that guy up there. Wendy, you were trying to down this one? Why'd you stop shooting? Here you go. Loading the caravan. So now I have a Doomsday Launcher. Silly, silly. Giving me freebies. And I'll take the organs off of Zafe. Whatever his name is. Hey, you. Who's even shooting now? Oh, the Royals are still pummeling the Edekin. Yeah, that wake up will be a really nice gift out to the Royals too, I suppose. Quite a lot of value. Oh, we do have a moron bashing the walls. Idiot Jack, come out there. Now he broke it. Frosty, where are you? You nearby? Sort of. Cool. Well, that raid turned out profitable. We're going to get some organs out of it. Wendy got to kill people. I got to rescue one of the Royal Tribute Collectors for reputation. Is that reputation put me in distance of an alliance? Yeah, it does. Once they get up and go. So I don't even need to do any more gifts. I can just rescue Calcos if Fangface sees fit to actually do the medicine. Fangface is like, I'll consider it. Who's punching? Oh, right over here. You're dead. Don't break my doors next time. And then we have 2 organ murders to do. I don't think I'm going to sacrifice them normally the way I would, because I'd rather just have their organs. For the money. And when we will practice her medicine skill here. The Apocriton still hasn't shown up yet. So I'm excited to use the heavy archers against them, which means I need to get my psi focus back up to 100% quickly. So that will be Wendy's next task. Because we know the Apocriton's going to show up, and then I'm going to be psi casting like crazy. Oh, I took both kidneys. Oops. I meant to take kidney long liver, or kidney long heart. Oh well, let's try again. Was there a free bionic leg? I didn't even notice. Oops. Actually, the bionic leg was damaged, and I think you have to wait for it to, like, heal before you can take it. But whatever. He's a corpse now. All right, so psi focus rate's going up. That means low or Fangface will harvest Kindwin. This door needs to get replaced. Mechs can start working on that, I guess. The other thing I needed to do is to have low... Oh, we're still waiting on Dakaboy to be resurrected, that's why. Okay. And then I do only have 4 days left for the royal bedroom, but I don't think it will take that long. I think if I just make a concerted effort with Wendy to build the flooring, or with the robots, it's pretty easy to do. What are the builder bots working on? They're recharging. All right, get off the recharges. Go back to work. Cool. There we go. Got our organs. Barracks is getting built. Apocriton is incoming. Razman, you are 19 days away. Let's administer Yayo. Do I have Yayo? Yeah, I do. I just really want the alert to go away. Because I pay attention to medical emergencies. It usually means hypothermia or blood loss or something like that. So having it loom over me like that as a sort of a red herring is kind of annoying. Definitely not something I want. What's the most annoying trait to have on a character? Pyromaniac, Gourmand are probably the two most annoying. Pyromaniac and Gourmands can suffer mental breaks that have nothing to do with how upset they are. They just decide at random to go set things on fire or go on a food binge. And if they're drafted in the middle of heavy combat, they'll just leave and die. And there's nothing you can do to counter it. Nothing. So it's mental breaks with no ability for the player to control the frequency of the mental breaks. And that's why they're the most annoying. By far. Bar none. I have absolutely lost people to just random uncontrollable food binges before. Or Pyromaniac. Actually, oddly enough, I haven't lost a lot of people due to fire starting sprees. Mostly because I just don't even allow Pyromaniacs in the colony. So that helps. But yeah, those would definitely be the most annoying. For those reasons. So I'm not really worried about the center roof, because I'm going to be putting a wall down the middle for slaves and colonists. So I think the way it's going to look is it's going to be this part will get destroyed. So I'll just deconstruct that now with Wendy. Because otherwise it's going to take forever. The rest of this area is going to be floored. I'm going to likely move these neural superchargers down here. It's why I have it as wide as I have it. So that they're not in the way up here where the waste pack atomizers go. Allowing me, once I kill this Apocriton, and loot it, hopefully, to be able to make some more waste pack atomizers. And then also a lot of the neural superchargers are near where the bedrooms are, which is convenient because you wake up and then you just supercharge yourself. So then the rest of this bedroom, the rest of this barracks will look something... Oh, Frosty, you got the flu. Only you. You're very singled out. And you don't have... Okay. I was checking if Frosty had super immune, but no. So go rest. I'll probably still have Ryzit have take over the old Duchess room, because Ryzit will still have requirements of being a knight. So then the rest of this would look something like this, where I cordon off a large section of this here for the colonists, and then a smaller section for slaves. So slaves will go like here in a slave quarter. The roof is finished, so parts of the roof are unroofed. Yeah, I have eyes. I can tell that. I know. I know and don't care. Because it will get done. As soon as the walls get put in. So I'll just prioritize one center slate wall, and I'll allow most of the roof to be done. If not all of it. But I like that. It's plenty of room. It's a very luxuriously large barracks for the colonists. So it should be really easy to have it be impressive and have them be happy in it. And then it's a smaller section for the slaves. It's probably a bad idea to have the slaves have access to an immediate door, though. So I'll probably switch where the door is. Have this be kind of a hallway. So maybe I'll put the slaves' door here where they enter. And then... perhaps also switch the spot of this door down here. Something like that. So that the slaves don't have an immediate access to, like, escape or whatever. So if they try to escape, they have to at least pass through somewhere inconvenient. Rhodes, thank you for the resub. Want the waste packs stored near decay? So one of the reasons they're not decaying is... pieces of each stack of the waste packs, maybe not perfectly, are constantly getting loaded into the atomizers, which means that they're just not really decaying on their own, because the individual stacks keep rotating. So only this one has started to decay out of all of the stacks. So it's a pretty good indicator that it's like a problem that probably doesn't immediately need solving, I'd imagine. Does the barracks include mechs? No. No. Mechs don't need barracks. They don't sleep. I might need Wendy to focus on the hex tiles over here, just because the robots over here, like, don't work very fast. And this is somewhat time sensitive, because if I don't have a bedroom that suits a duchess, I can't accept the quest. And Wendy surely is not giving up her own bedroom to a duchess. She'd sooner eat the duchess. So let's make sure that that fulfillment is fulfilled post haste. With her manipulation and skills, it shouldn't take very long. Hey, one lifter is back. I think that's the last lifter, actually. Hauler bots. There is still steel left to be moved. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to actually mine into this as a shortcut. Because it doesn't really open any additional vulnerability to the base. Just makes things easier for me. And I can always put a door there if I need to. How long has the Apocriton been summoned? Days. I haven't done the Lord's thing. You might have missed me say that, but I haven't readjusted that at all. So I still have potential Lords on tile. Yeah, I have 10 of them now. I used to have 9. Now I have more. Halkos, I really need you to, like, get up and move. Oh, you know what? You're not getting fed. I don't know. I do have a little bit of guest food. It'd be really stupid to patch them up and then just, like, let them starve to death. I suppose you were fed something. I'm not really sure what you're fed, though. Given that we don't really make guest food here. Just adding the mod makes it fix permanently? I mean, I had no time to prep for this stream because I landed minutes before I started streaming. And I like to bug test things so it doesn't blow up the save files first. For, you know, reasons. Not that I don't trust, but I've definitely included mods that didn't work quite right. Nothing personal. Trust but verify. Yeah, it's reckless not to. Any developer will say that. No, you don't. You have a test platform, right? All right. Well, the Apocriton will show up eventually. Looks like we got a lot of good progress done on the Duchess room. There's only a few tiles left to be tiled up. So that should be done tomorrow before the deadline. The barracks is coming together. Slowly. Very slowly. We still need some slate. No, we got a lot of slate. I take that back. We just haven't laid it down. I still, of course, need more armor, but T-Sing's still working on the components. It's also possible to, now that Lo is a smith, to have Lo make components when Lo's not doing doctoring or other things. I'm not about to do that right now. You know what? Shoot, maybe I should. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. So this could be... Oh, no, wait, what am I thinking? Not Lo. Wait, yes, Lo? No, Bryze it. So we haven't redone Lo's genes yet? I thought I had. No, I just made the xenogerm. I never actually implanted it. Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay. So I'm not going to do this just yet. I mean, this will be for Lo eventually, but obviously not enough crafting. You need a crafting of 8 to even make components. I'm just not going to put Lo into a coma with an Apocriton and a bunch of slaves showing up, because that's a terrible, 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 terrible idea, and I can't stress that enough. Here's the exotic goods trader I called in. I may want to gift some things to them, because their relationship with the Inalor are a little dicey. It's not as strong as it could be. Poor art, grayless hair, smoke impervious gray eyes. All right. Wow, am I really down to that much plasteel? Man, I need to scan badly. I didn't realize it was that bad. That slipped my gaze. So partially why I called them in is so that I could get rid of gene banks that I don't plan on using. But it's going to take me a minute, so I apologize because I'm going to try to go through this carefully. I don't think that there's a situation where I actually want kill thirst at this point. Some of the duplicates are easy to identify because there's 2 of them. And that's already more money than they even have. Yeah, I think this is what I wanted to sell. So what do they have for sale? Gray-eyed, Animal War Call, Pain Block, and Word of Inspiration? Sure, I'll buy those. And then I guess what I could do is gift them organs to shore up the relationship. And buy a Insanity Lance. Always buy Insanity Lances. And buy gold. Because we're really low on gold. I know I'm going to do that other quest, but there's a chance that I fail that quest. So I'm going to want gold in the meantime in order to keep our alliance and relationship solid. So gift you a bunch of kidneys for 33 rep. That sounds good to me. There's a lot of silver and stuff like out here on the map tile. In fact, I'm gonna have Wendy caravan this stuff in, just because it's been sitting here forever, and unless I caravan it, you know, it's never gonna get back to the base because the map tile is so full of random stuff that there's always just more stuff to be moved. And it's thousands of gold. It's more than I can even haul. You find it funny that human leather is as valuable as it is in the game, given how many cannibals there are? Yeah, it's interesting. From a balance perspective, for sure. How close are we? 2 more tiles. It's not bad. I think for the Word of Inspiration side trainer, I'm going to purposely give that to Bryzit, because Words of Inspiration costs a whole lot of it costs a whole lot of focus, and Wendy's never going to want to burn that kind of focus on like inspired crafting. I mean, that's just not what she's about. So when Bryzit has a lot of spare focus, it would make sense for Bryzit to drop that on like T-Sang or Wendy herself or something like that. Probably Wendy more than anyone else, because she's a constructor and crafter, whereas T-Sang's just a crafter. So it's possible to make beds and tables and recreation items and stuff like that out of Wendy that T-Sang couldn't. But it depends on what we need. Because one thing I haven't made any of, really, is weapons. And I'm sure we could crank out, given enough components, like masterwork weapons that are so much better than the good or normal quality ones that I've got sporting right now. So, Guarding for Bacchus is expiring very, very soon. So I'll accept it one way or another. You guys voted on... What did you vote for? 2? The Locust Armor and the Recon Helmet? Was it 1? The gold? I don't even remember. Was it for the Anima Stone? That's funny, considering the Anima Stone is worthless to Wendy. Completely and utterly. But hey, that's what you voted on. That's fine. The Royal Quest was the Golden Antigrain. Yeah, I remember that much. That's easy to remember, because that's... Well, that's a gold mine. Perfect! Here's the Apocriton. Up in the northwest corner. So, guarding for Bacchus. Done. All of you tribals, before you go into battle and sacrifice yourself so willingly, please capture prisoners for me, because... Oh, is this a high mate? I'm gonna scan you. So good. I have not had a high mate in the colony yet, so that's exciting. Because high mates have scannable genes that just I've never had the opportunity. That's really cool. Let's see here. Wow, what a list. Go into the lockdown mode so no one goes wandering around getting themselves smushed. Cool, we're good on that front. Poor high mate. I mean, I'm not going to scan them to death, right? They have to stay alive for me to fulfill the quest. But there will be some scans. And, yeah. Got a really good amount of silver. So that's that's a heck of a fight right out there. I'm not really sure how to like properly neutralize that effectively. What? Did you just capture them by like dropping them on the ground? The hell is your problem? Oh, because of the zoning. That would be it. I should have waited maybe 10 seconds to rezone them. That's annoying. Alright, get them into a prison, please. And they're all paralyzed, so they should not be feisty. So if I wanted to specifically make sure that a stack of waste packs that was on its way into decay gets hauled in, I can just forbid that everything else but that one stack. And now I don't have any decaying waste packs in the stockpile here. So it's a really like easy system to game, even though it's not a frozen area. We may want to accommodate that corpse that's inevitably going to rot in there. Pull that one out. So Kim, looking at the high mate genome, if you're wondering why I'm excited. So some of the things that we don't have is very attractive. I haven't scanned that. Psychic bonding I haven't scanned. Psychic sensitive I don't believe I have. Grayless hair, not that I really care. Do I have awful plants? Or awful mining? Or I don't have great social, I know that for sure. Awful plants I have... No, I don't have awful plants, I just have poor plants. And I don't have awful mining either. So there's a lot of very potential, powerful potential in scanning that high mate. Awful plants is with alpha art. Oh, we're good. Right. Yes, yes. All right, y'all. What can I call in? Maybe Aerodrone Salvo might not be terrible for this, but given the enemies, Salvo's not gonna do very much. Yeah, I'll Salvo anyway. I've got the honor. I've got spare honor. Just nuke it. So Wendy will go out with the cannon fodder and Salvo to try to use up the Apocriton charges. And then I'll move my mechs into the kill box. And we'll sacrifice them properly. Oh, wow. The mech hive decided to attack me very, very quickly. They usually take longer to decide to fight. And Wendy, of course, runs a lot faster than they do. So, yeah. Gonna want them out front. I do have an Insanity Lance, and I might use that once we soften them up with the Aerodrone Salvo in order to hit the healthiest Centipede Blasters, probably. All right, that was fantastic. Now I'm going to have every single tribal here just bull rush the Apocriton, while Wendy berserks as many of the big things as possible with all of the cannon fodder that she has volunteering for the sacrifice. Yep, some of you guys went pop. Just keep jumping. It'd be really cool in a situation where like I can actually kill the Apocriton and stun them all, but that's not going to happen. But it looks like the berserking... Who's already broken? The berserking caused the Diabolists to start firing back, so that's great. Alright, so that's about all the heat I have. So let me get out of this fight so that I'm not targeted. All the tribals are now dead or dying, so I don't have to accommodate their bedrooms or anything. That was a good shot. Did take a blaster. The Apocriton has 13 charges left, mostly burning them on Militors. I really wish I could take out more of the Militors. Oh no, here we go. How many charges left? 1. Okay, perfect. And that was devastating. And the Diabolist is still alive. Good, 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 good. Cool. Let's clear out this. Wendy is starving, so have yourself some food. And these guys are going to do the slow march to the west gate. Taking a look at the Diabolists. Hurt. War Queen's untouched. The Apocriton's doing the last res charge and about to use up the last of the ability to res on a urchin, so that's hilarious. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 19th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos,